thanks for dropping in. This is DeeDee Purdue. And you found me. You may have been searching for It Works body wraps. Guess what? It works. You found me. Hey, I'm going to show you on what you need for these body wraps and how to do a body wrap today in this little video. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me, and we'll get right to it. Alright, so what do you need to do this It Works body wrap? Well, first of all, you need some of this. It's called cellulite. If you got some of that, we're in good shape. Alright? The other thing you're going to need is you're going to need a It Works body wrap. Well, it's called the Ultimate Body Applicator. That's what you're going to need. You're also going to need yourself a Sharpie. You're going to need some saran-wrap, cellophane. You're going to need yourself a pair of scissors. And it's also going to be vitally important that you have a tape measure to prove that it indeed works. Okay? So, you got your items together. You're all set. Now, how do we do these wraps? Okay? Simple enough. First thing you want to do is figure out, what are we going to wrap? Are we going to wrap our belly? Are we going to wrap our thighs? Are we going to wrap our buttocks? Well, for this video, I've chosen to show the abdomen. So, what you want to do is make sure that your abdomen, or wherever you're going to be wrapping, make sure it's nice and clean first. And don't mind these little marks. They're just from a surgery. It's okay. But these marks over here, I've already marked myself from where I've measured. And you see, what I did is I put the tape around. And once I got my tape in position, so I could have me a measurement, then I just marked above and below. So that's very important, so you're going to get the same place before and after. It's very important to see that it works, okay? So once you got your clean belly and you've got your marks here, what you're going to do is you're just simply going to take your scissors and you're just going to cut open your wrap. And this little wrap comes in this package, and sometimes it gets a little tricky getting it out. But you just open up this thing. Just unfold it and unfold it. And all the good stuff is on this side. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're just going to open it up all the way and then be ready, because it's kind of chilly. Oh yeah, it's chilly. So you're just going to put this applicator here. Put it around. Smooth it out. Smooth it out nice and good. You can do this all by yourself, as I'm showing you here. But if you want someone to help you, they'll be sure and happy to help you. We have parties doing these, and at the parties, that's a service I offer at the party. I'll wrap everybody. I'll just wrap them up. So once you get all that bubbles out, so you got all that good stuff next to you, you just take your saran wrap and you just go around. You just wrap yourself up like this. Go around and get it nice and tight now. That's why it's sometimes easier if you have somebody else wrapping you. It's a nice service I offer when we have these parties. It's like you get treated. So, and I'll tell you what, for $25, yep, that's right, $25 you get this wrap. Now I'll tell you what, I've been to them fancy spas, and it's a lot more than $25. And you don't see the results either, I'm telling you. Believe me, Miss DeeDee's been to a lot of spas. She's done a lot of home wraps, but anyway. Here we go, nice and tight. Now, you want to kind of be relaxing for the next 45 minutes, because we're just going to let that magic work, okay? Alright, so there's a couple of those frequently asked questions you get all the time about this wrap. And the first one is, does it really work? Well, yes, it works. We're going to show that it works, but you're going to do this and you're going to measure. That's why we wanted to measure, to show that it really works. Now, how long does this last? Well, how long does it last? It lasts 2 to 6 months, okay? 2 to 6 months. But the more you do the good things, the more you take care of yourself, the more exercise, the more you eat, the more water, drink water. The more you drink, the more you shrink, okay? And that's the other question though. Is it just water loss? No, it's not just water loss. You will shrink in inches. You're not going to shrink in pounds, but it is not just water loss. Now, you came to this video about It Works body wraps. Now, if you want some of those body wraps, just go right down here in the description box, and you just click on that link, and you can go get you some of these wraps. If you got some questions or comments, you just leave them right down there, and Miss DeeDee will take her time and answer your questions. So, till next time, on the results, where we're going to see some results, we're going to see when we're going to use these wraps in special situations, and we're going to see when you would never use these wraps. That's the next tape. But until then, DeeDee Purdue.